Hi everybody again. I would like to continue our topic on geometry and to talk about some geometrical ideas. First of all, let me speak a little bit about the figure which is called parallelogram. So some information about quadrilaterals. Quadrilaterals are figures which are shapes which have got four sides. But depending on the parallel sides, we have got different names of quadrilaterals. One of them is parallelogram. So what is special about parallelogram? First of all, two sides parallel and equal. So you see this side is parallel to this side, it's A, and this side is parallel to this side, it's B. So they are both B and they are both A. So obviously we have here two parallel sides. In addition to it, in parallelogram, we have got angles, opposite angles, they are equal. If it is alpha, then it is also alpha. If it is beta, then it is also beta. So you have to keep in mind that also alpha plus beta is equals to 180 degrees. But the sum of all angles here, 2 alpha plus 2 beta, is going to be obviously 360 degrees. Did you understand?
Yes.
So we have here the sum of interior angles, interior sum of angles of quadrilateral is 360 degrees. Okay, guys? Well, again, do not forget, this angle plus this angle is 180 degrees. Well, so what we can say about perimeter of parallelogram? Perimeter of parallelogram is going to be 2A plus 2B, which is 2 times A plus B, obviously. So what else can we say about parallelogram? Area of parallelogram is equals to A times height A, or it is equals to B times height B. So we can continue this writing. In triangle, what is different in triangle? In triangle, you have A times height divided by 2. But here you only have A times height. Yes, Nida? If you are given height of A and height of B and B, no area you can't find, but you can find here something different. For example, you can find the ratio of numbers. Okay, for example, ratio of A to HB, height B to, you can find there some ratios. Well, that's enough for school, for your exam maths here for parallelogram. The next one popular one is rectangle. Rectangle is the parallelogram which has got 90 degrees here. So they are all 90. If one is 90 in parallelogram, then other angles are also 90 degrees. So it is A, B, and B. So like in right angle triangle, you can see we can find here diagonals here. Diagonal square is equals to A square plus B square. So we should always keep in mind in rectangle there are two diagonals, and these diagonals intersect at the point O and bisect each other. It means that they are divided by half, by 10. So when they meet here, they are divided by half. So this side is equals to this side, and this side is equals to this side. So they are divided by half. So this is kind of one property of parallelogram and one property of rectangles that you should always know. In addition, we know S equals area is equals to A times B, because A here is instead of height also. So it is A times B. Perimeter is again 2 times A plus B. So you should always keep it in mind. And yes, huh? Area with diagonal is 1 out of 2 D1 times D2 times sine alpha. Yeah, because they might intersect at different angles. But in rhombus, which I am going to talk about, the formula will be more simplified. So now let's go to rhombus. What is the rhombus? Rhombus again is the parallelogram. So rhombus is a parallelogram with all sides equal and with diagonal perpendicular to each other. So what does it mean? In rhombus, diagonals are perpendicular. That means that they cross at 90 degrees, yes? And they bisect each other. Bisect means that they divide in half both diagonals. So here S is equals to D1 times D2 divided by 2. Actually, there should be sine alpha, but sine 90 degrees is equals to 1. So we have D1 multiplied with D2 divided by 2. This is called, you can see this is called the rhombus. What is different from rhombus and rectangle? First of all, diagonals do not intersect at 90 degrees in rectangle. The second one is that in rectangle, two parallel sides are equal, but here all sides are equal. Plus to it, in rhombus, these angles can be different. For example, 120, 60, and so on. Yes, they can be different angles. Another one here is square. Square is the parallelogram with all sides equal and 90 degrees angle. So actually, square is actually the rhombus with 90 degrees. Yeah. So all properties about rhombus and parallelogram are correct for square. For example, what we said, the diagonals of square intersect and is divided by half, and they intersect at 90 degrees. They are perpendicular. There are two equal diagonals, so this is D, is also D. So our square is equals to 1 out of area, 1 out of D times D, which is 1 out of D squared. Another formula here, S equals to A squared. We can find it through the side A. So if we have side A, then it's going to be A squared. This is the area. The perimeter is obviously for A here, okay? Well, in addition to it, we can note about the not parallel, two sides not parallel. It's kind of the figure which is we call trapezium. So in trapezium, hold on. In trapezium, we have got two sides parallel, A and B. We have got height here. You can see, but these sides are not parallel. Yes, if they were parallel, that would be parallelogram, not trapezium. So this is height. What's the area for trapezium? S is equal 1 out of 2, A plus B, yes, multiplied by height. You can see that it's 1 out of 2 times A plus B times height. And in addition, it is, if we can draw the height again here, it's going to be height here, okay? What kind of other trapeziums is possible? For example, we can have such a trapezium, yeah, right angle trapezium, okay. So it's kind of trapezium like this. This is A, this is B. This is height is here. This side is also height. Yeah, you have to keep it in mind. Also, we can have the isosceles trapezium. In isosceles trapezium, like isosceles triangle, we have got two sides equal. Yes, two not parallel sides equal. So in this case, this alpha angle is equal to this alpha, and this part is A then, and this is X, this is X. So we can apply here the Pythagoras theorem to solve such problems related with trapezium. So it's sometimes it makes it easier. Well, in trapezium, we also have the mean line, which is mean line is here is like A plus B divided by 2. So you have to, this mean line M is equals to A plus B divided by 2. In triangle, it is A divided by 2. In trapezium, it is A plus B divided by 2. And there is also, guys, one more thing. This, if we have these diagonals here, you can see there is this part. Let me mark it here. we have this part here. Do you see the red part? This red part, this y is equals to b minus a divided by 2. Just for your memory, if you need it, you can calculate it, b minus a divided by 2. I hope that that was interesting. This quadrilaterals. Again, for any polygons, for any gons, the angle, the sum of interior angles is 180 times n minus 2. Yes, this is the sum of all angles here, interior angles. The sum of, let me write here, sum of interior angles. The sum of exterior angles is 360, sum of exterior angles. For in all polygons, in all squares, triangles, pentagons, octagons, and in all of them. Yes. By the way, there are some regular polygons. For example, pentagon. Pentagon, you know, is 5 sides. Yes. So pentagon can be like this. But it's not important. So these sides, if these sides are equal, these 5 sides equal, they are all A. There can be such questions, guys, that to find this angle here, alpha, how we can find it? We can calculate the sum of all interior angles. 180 times 5 minus 2. Yes, because it has got n sides. It's 180 times 3. It is 540, yes. And we need to do, if we want to find the regular angle here, so it's going to be 540 divided by how much? 5, because there are 5 equal angles. It's going to be 108. So in regular pentagon, we have got 108, angle is 108. This is interior angle. What about the exterior angle? If you want to find the exterior angle, 180 minus 108, it's going to be 72 degrees. Shape. Yeah, for all of the shapes, octagon, pentagon, decagon, take any one. Yes, you're going to have 360 of all of them. You know why? There is a very good reason for that. Huh? Yeah, each time you're going to get 180. Well, how we can be sure of that? Look, in each, let's draw any one. For example, let's focus on pentagon. Yeah. So the angle here is alpha. Then this angle is 180 minus alpha. Yes. Yes. Did you understand? So we said that if it is 180 minus alpha, there are 5 angles: beta, gamma, theta, and mu. So lambda. There are so many 5 angles. So what we can do, their sum is how much, guys? Lambda. Alpha plus beta plus lambda plus theta plus gamma equals to, we said that it is, yeah, it is 180 times, yes, 5 minus 2. Yes, correct. But do not forget, each angle here, exterior angle, is how much, guys? 180 minus alpha here, 180 minus beta here. Yes. So when we add them, what we are going to get? 180 degrees. Yeah. So in this case, what we have 5 times 180 minus 180 times 5 minus 2. We can do the subtraction here. You're going to get 180 times 2, which is 360. This rule is for all polygons, for all shapes. Okay. I hope that this information was useful to you. We will continue for the next video, in the next video, with some other topics related with angles and other shapes.